Okay, welcome back. Today we're diving into a piece of tech designed to really streamline things in the modern office. The Kramer KBRR Compact. It's their all-in-one video and audio bar.
That's right. And our goal for you today is to, get past just the numbers on a spec sheet. We want to unpack what makes this single device potentially everything you need for hybrid meetings, especially in smaller rooms.
Focusing on how it delivers that clear audio and video.
Exactly. It's about making professional collaboration simple.
And you mentioned small rooms. That seems absolutely key here.
Yeah.
KBAR isn't just a shrunk-down version of something bigger, is it?
No, not at all. It's purpose-built for huddle rooms, those small spaces for maybe up to 6 people max. That focus really shapes the design.
Right. Because in a small room, you need different things, like setup speed.
Definitely. Ease of setup and getting everyone in the picture. Because it's an all-in-one bar, installation is, well, incredibly efficient. You're connecting basically one thing. It does have ports, USB-C 2.0 and an AUX out, but the idea is speed. Often just plugging in that one USB-C cable gets you running.
Makes sense. Let's talk visuals then. The camera specs sound pretty solid.
They are. We're looking at a 12-megapixel camera, which is quite good, and crucially, a very wide 120-degree field of view, max FOV, as they call it.
And that wide angle, that 120 degrees, that's specifically for those smaller rooms.
Precisely. In a tight space, people might be sitting quite close to the screen off to the sides. You need that wide angle to capture everyone without, that fisheye distortion.
Gotcha. And the resolution, it supports up to 4K.
Right. H.264 or MJPG up to 3840 by 2160. And that 4K isn't just for show. It directly impacts the digital zoom.
Oh, okay. How so?
Well, it has a 5x digital zoom. Because you're starting with such a high-resolution image, 4K, when you digitally zoom in, the picture stays sharp. You don't get that blocky, pixelated look you might see with lower-res cameras.
That makes a huge difference. So high resolution.
Yeah, that's a big convenience feature. Auto framing means the camera intelligently adjusts the zoom and pan to keep everyone in the shot automatically. 2 people walk in, it frames them. 4 more join, it zooms out. No fiddling required.
That saves that awkward start to the meeting.
Exactly. And it also lets you preset 2 specific camera positions. So if you always have, say, a view of the whiteboard and a view of the table, you can just switch between them instantly.
Very practical. Okay, visuals covered. But huddle rooms can be tricky for sound, right? Echoes, noise. How does the KBAR handle audio?
That's where a lot of the smarts come in. It uses an integrated 6-element microphone array.
6 mics. Okay.
And they're engineered for a pretty significant pickup range up to 8 meters, or about 26 feet. That comfortably covers any small or even medium-small room. Plus, there's an 8-watt speaker built in.
8 meters is quite a reach. Does that sensitivity maybe pick up too much, like keyboard clicks or the air conditioning?
Good question. That's where the professional-grade processing steps in. That 8-meter pickup is managed by some pretty sophisticated DSP digital signal processing.
Okay, like what?
Specifically, automatic noise reduction. That actively filters out persistent background sounds, HVAC, hum, projector fans, maybe some typing noise. And equally important is automatic gain control, or AGC.
AGC, what does that do?
It automatically balances the volume levels of different speakers. So someone speaking softly gets boosted slightly, and someone speaking loudly gets turned down a touch. The result is everyone sounds clear and at a consistent volume for the people on the far end.
So no more straining to hear the quiet person.
Exactly. That clarity, that consistency, that's really what separates pro gear from basic webcams or speakerphones.
Makes sense. All right, let's quickly touch on the practicals, availability and cost.
Yep. The source notes show it's currently in stock. The price listed is $775, and there seems to be a 10% discount code available too, 10% off.
Okay, standard stuff. But there were a couple of other points, compliance and warranty.
Right. 2 things that signal who this is really for. First, it's TAA compliant. For anyone buying for government or certain large enterprises, that TAA compliance is often a mandatory requirement for purchasing.
Good to know. And the warranty seemed unusually long.
It really is. Kramer includes a 7-year warranty. 7 years on AV hardware like this is pretty substantial. You just don't see that very often.
No, you really don't.
It speaks volumes about their confidence in the product's durability, especially for something meant for frequent use.
Okay, so let's wrap this up. We've got a compact bar, easy setup, strong 12MP video with smarts like auto framing, and this powerful 8-meter audio pickup with noise reduction and AGC.
It really does seem to tick all the boxes for simplifying professional collaboration in those smaller meeting spaces. High quality, reliable, easy to deploy.
Definitely. So here's something to think about. We mentioned it's TAA compliant into professional enterprise use, and it comes with that standout 7-year warranty. What does that unusually long warranty period really suggest about Kramer's view on the build quality and expected lifespan of this device, particularly given its design for potentially constant use in busy offices? It's an interesting indicator of commitment beyond just the specs.